They're still working on the innards of 1980 AMF Sunfish Viper. Just finished out the rinse job. We're letting everything dry out now. When we were flipping the boat, we were hearing dirt rattle around and something hard rattling, which usually indications of the remnants of a backer block or something. So victory is mine. I found it, what was in there making the noise. This little piece of adhesive sealant was put in on the factory. It would have gone underneath this backer block here. Made little fiberglass hangers to hold this block in place. So we found it. It came floating out as part of that sunfish stew we made earlier. So we got the blocks cleaned up. We can see where there's been some mud and dirt in here. I wouldn't call it clean, but we got them all rinsed out. It'll dry up, and while we're in here, we were looking at this mount on the transom for the Gudgeon. Checking the holes. There's a threaded plate that's mounted inside the hull. I think it's a number 8 with a 32 thread screw, and it is gooped into place with fiberglass and sealant. So behind it here is this plate. It's got the ridge in the middle of it, so it fits over this cutout here. Even in 1980, this is a remnant of the boats that were made up through 1971 that had the old style rudder. So what they did, they just keep using the same mold, and when they started using the different mount, they just put it in here. You can see a little bit of the metal there. Like I say, it's threaded, so those 4 screws will go in there. There's no need for a nut. You know, at one point someone had cut a inspection pole back here. If they were just so they could pour dirt into it or something. I'm not exactly sure why, but that's where it's at right now. When we get off into other projects, we call that shaving a yak. So our yak shaving project today was to put these bigger wheels onto the dolly, which means it moves really well now. So now we'll have to make chocks to hold the wheels. This is Viper 1980 AMF Sunfish.